Hey, Pastor Crespo here, continuing our study in the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2. It's interesting, in chapter 2, we read that Nehemiah, who was the king's cupbearer, he comes before the king to carry out his normal duties, but something happened. The king notices that he's sad, his countenance is down. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, in those days, you would get your head literally cut off if you dared bring anything negative, anything sad, any type of sour note into the king's presence. They weren't allowed. But the Bible says that the king said to Nehemiah, "Why are you so sad?" He actually was interested in why his cupbearer was so sad. And of course, if you read chapter 2, you read that God answered Nehemiah's prayer from chapter 1, where he was concerned about Israel. Nehemiah got permission to go back to Jerusalem, and one of his objectives was to rebuild the wall of the city. Now, this was an answer to Nehemiah's prayer, but what's really interesting in here in this chapter that I want to share with you is that it was 4 months approximately from the time Nehemiah prayed the prayer to the time that God actually gave him an answer. You know, when you pray, sometimes we treat God like a candy machine. I put in my money and I get what I want out. It doesn't work that way. Be assured that God does hear your prayers and God does answer your prayers, but he does so in his time. You got to learn to trust him. He knows best. His timing is always perfect. Think about it. Have a great day.